what's up there, and we're gonna go pick it up today. We gotta drive all the way down to Pasco, so should be a good trip. We're excited. We finally got this roof rack, and we're going to pick it up. When we come back, we'll install it. So we are in the vehicle, heading out. We're getting ready to drive all the way down to Pasco to pick up this roof rack that we had custom made, and which is why it took so long. We're trying out a company we hadn't used before, and it's kind of a fiasco. We'll have to see what the quality is. It had really good reviews online, but as you know, sometimes reality doesn't match what the reviews say, so we'll see. We're excited though, because we've been waiting for this, and well, actually I should say the wife is excited for this.
I'm very excited for it.
I'm excited.
So here we go. So we're here in Pasco. We've made it. We're at the company that it was shipped to, and they just brought it over and we put it into the back of the truck, and it's all wrapped up, so we're not going to open it until we get home, just because it'll travel better this way. And we're excited. We finally got it. It seems a lot smaller than I expected, but I guess it's going on a Jeep, so the Jeep's small too. We're excited. Yay! Cheese! Cheese! Alright, well, we're gonna start heading home now.
So I got the roof rack brought into the shop, try to get it out of the wind. It's pretty windy outside right now. And obviously it's the following day because we got back and it was super dark. So we're gonna open it now, check it out, make sure it's got all of its components. We're happy with it. That way if we need to report anything, you know, we just have to figure it out now. So here we go, we're gonna open it up.
So before I open it though, the last of the way, everything that we've gotten for the Jeep so far, I've gotten the front bumper and the back bumper because that was what Nate wanted, but this was my request, was the roof rack, so I'm the one that's super excited for this. So here we go.
Looks like they package it pretty good, wrapping it up. Here, just take the knife, don't cut the metal. Just kind of slide it across that. All right, here it is. Look at that. It's pretty. Looks like their coating is real.
They did a good job with it.
They did a good job with it, powder coated.
Just some dirt, I think. So excited!
Yeah. Looks really nice. It's got the mesh all the way across it, which we wanted. Normally they can leave this upper section out, this upper third. However, we don't have a roof rack or a moon roof, sunroof on our Jeep, so we told them to go all the way across with it. They got the center spot for mounting your tire if you want to put it on top. Of course, we don't need to because we have a rear tire carrier. It's got some spots on the sides to mount either a shovel or a high lift jack on the sides if we want. Running boards, well, traction boards I should say. And then on the back here we've got Some brackets that looks like we could hook up maybe some lights back here. I think I do want to do a backup light bar on the back so that anytime I need light behind, I've got it. And then I've got the same kind of mounting holes on the sides. Oh well, right there and right there. So well, one side could be the high lift jack, one side could be the shovel, although I might decide to carry different things. They've got some brackets on the front. I had forgotten that this came on this rack, so I'm not quite sure what I'll use the front ones for. They look good. Maybe some lights there, although I have a front light bar already. What do you think, hon?
I can't wait till it's up and then go on another trip and we'll actually be able to use it and there won't be as cramped inside for storing stuff. We'll have more room on the inside of the Jeep. Ayla won't be so cramped maybe.
Yeah, it looks good. The tubular construction looks really nice. The welds look really good. It looks like they took their time on the welds. I'm pretty pleased with that. Nice and sealed so that they're not gonna leak inside the tubes and cause rusting from the interior. Yeah, overall, so far so good. We just have to get the mounting hardware and then we'll start the process of putting it on the Jeep, so more to come with that. So I finally got the parts needed to finish up putting on the roof rack, and so I'm going to get started on it. I'm going to move the Jeep into a better spot and I'll bring out the tools that I need and we're going to open this box up, see how it attaches. And it's supposed to go right into the rails of the existing parts on the Jeep. So we'll see how that goes. I'm excited. This will be our first official time checking out this new roof rack. So I'm going to move it around. So let's see what's in the box. See what kind of brackets it's got with it. Garbage. And the brackets, there we go. Let's take a look at what these brackets are. Well, there's some kind of a metal bracket. I don't see any directions, so this will be interesting. So it looks like the hardware bag and the brackets are going to go together, but it doesn't say how. So I don't know. I'm not sure how this is supposed to mount. I don't know. So I got to get these brackets off. And doing some reading, a lot of times people say that the brackets, the buttons get stuck for sliding them around because I got to slide them out the end. So looks like I need a torque set to pull off the end caps, and then after that, as long as I can get the buttons loose, I should be able to just slide the whole piece out. Well, it looks like my torque set won't fit because the piece on it is too fat. I don't know if I have another set or not. Well, I found a skinnier set. Let's see if it fits in the hole. Yay, it does. It looks like there's a little tab in the back. Kinda have to see if I can push it down. So looks like there was a little tree plug from the bottom side coming up holding this bracket, in addition to a little tab and the screw. So that was a little interesting why they would put the plug on the bottom. Okay, so that's loose. So now I gotta do the other side, and hopefully we'll get the buttons to work on the crossbars. Oh, got it. That's a hard thing to get out. So now that those are out, I have to then get these little buttons to push in, and then I have to slide the whole thing back to the end of the Jeep. And so I'll start with the first set. That one went in pretty well. That one slid. Hey, look at that. That's pretty good. Let's see if we can get the other one to do the same. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Then it clicked back in over there. Now I get to do it again, see if I can get the second one to slide out nice and easy. I still don't know how the brackets match up on this. I guess I'll do that after I get the crossbars, the factory crossbars out. We'll see. So now I got to figure out how those brackets go together. Again, there was no directions, so that was kind of a bummer. But let's see. Maybe I can figure out how it's supposed to kind of pinch together. So there appears to be two different sizes of these brackets. There's a larger one and a smaller one. And they also have different angles on the end. I think this one is the one that mounts to the bottom of the roof rack, and this one goes to inside the groove here. I'm not sure. It does tuck underneath there though. Pretty nice. I'm not sure. Oh, interesting. I might have discovered how it goes together. If you kind of look, if I can get it on the end, it's got like I think the bigger bracket actually goes on the inside groove, and this other one then kind of pinches up into it, so it's clamped over the top. And based on the angle of the smaller bracket, which both sides of the angle are two different ones, that seems to make the most sense. Now I'm not sure how this attaches to the roof rack though. So I guess I'm gonna have to get the roof rack out here and start playing with it and see what goes where. So I realized I got busy and ended up finished putting the rack on to the Jeep, and then realized, oh, I never actually showed how the brackets went together. And that was kind of the pain. It took a while. I had to research on the computer, trying to figure out. I went back onto the website where I ordered the roof rack from, and I eventually found a diagram. Anyways, I found the bracket, how it's supposed to mount on there, which was good because I was close initially. I didn't know how it was supposed. I had it vertically before. I realized that if I rotated how I sat, it actually went horizontal. And so anyways, here is the shot of it in there, and you can see that the the longer piece, so the bigger one was on the side here, and then the smaller one that had the two different angles was the bottom one, and it does angle up. It clips up underneath the rail like I had it. The blue tape is only there. I'll be pulling it off, but it was only there to kind of hold the bottom of the bolts so that they would stick up and go into the roof rack on top, so I could actually bolt it down. And that was kind of the strange spot, is that it was really awkward to hold that in there while you're trying to put the roof rack back down. I mean, you have to put these down where the bolts are sticking up through. Anyways, it's on now. And so, yeah, I'm pretty happy with it. It looks pretty good. It works really, really well. I haven't had a chance to really take a bunch of cargo on it yet, but I think with our upcoming trips, it should work out pretty good. But yeah, that's what the finished roof rack looks like on. I think it looks good. My wife is pleased, and I think that's the goal right there, is to make sure the wife is happy. Happy wife, happy life. So yeah, take a look. I think it's turned out pretty well. All right, well, thanks for watching, and please subscribe.